Hi, it's Sarah. I'm back, and I have so much to tell you. This week has been intense, beautiful and complicated, and completely unexpected. Thank you for being here, for following this journey with me. Knowing you're listening gives me courage to keep sharing, even the messy parts. So, let me catch you up. Work has been going well. I had my 1 month review with Jennifer yesterday, and she said I'm exceeding expectations. She even hinted that there might be opportunities for advancement in a few months.
Me.
Advancing. It still feels surreal. Patricia and I have become close. We had lunch together yesterday, and she told me something that made me laugh. When you first started, I thought you'd be one of those super stressed people who'd burn out in a month. But you're actually the calmest person in the office. Me? Calm? Have you met me? I'm serious. You handle everything so smoothly. When that whole system crashed last week and everyone was panicking, you just quietly fixed it like it was nothing.
I thought about that.
Maybe she's right. Maybe raising a 4-year-old alone in a tiny apartment while juggling everything did prepare me for office emergencies. Who knew? Leo has been doing amazing too. Yesterday at pickup, Miss Amy pulled me aside again. Sarah, I wanted to tell you, Leo has become a leader in the class. The other kids look up to him. He's kind, he shares, and he has this way of making everyone feel included. My heart swelled. That's my boy. Last night, we were having dinner, just the two of us like always, and Leo said something that caught me off guard. Mama, Emma from your work, can she come over to play with me? Patricia's daughter, Emma? You want to have a play date?
Yes.
You said she likes butterflies and I like dinosaurs, and maybe we can teach each other about them. So this weekend, Emma is coming over. Patricia and I are both excited and nervous, like we're the ones having the play date. But it feels good, like we're building something real here. Friendships, connections, a life that's bigger than just survival. Mr. Rodriguez has been checking in on me every morning still. Yesterday, instead of just knocking, he stopped to chat. Sarah, I wanted to tell you, watching you these past months, the way you've handled everything, you've inspired me. Inspired you?
How?
I've been playing guitar for 40 years, but only in my apartment. Never for anyone. But after Leo's birthday party, seeing how happy it made those kids, I started thinking maybe I should share it more. So I signed up to volunteer at the community center, teaching guitar to kids every Saturday. Mr. Rodriguez, that's wonderful. It's because of you. You showed me that sharing what you have, even when you think it's not much, can make a difference. I almost cried right there in the hallway. Mrs. Chen brought over dinner again last night. I've stopped protesting. I've learned that letting her help makes her happy, and honestly, it makes me happy too. While we were eating, Leo asked her to tell him a story about China. She told him about the village where she grew up, about the mountains and the rivers, about the festivals with lanterns floating in the sky. Leo sat there mesmerized, and I realized he's learning so much from all these people in our building. Different cultures, different stories, different ways of seeing the world. This is what family looks like now. Not what I planned, but something even better. But there's something else. Something I haven't been able to stop thinking about. Wednesday is coming. The coffee meeting with David. I haven't told anyone except my mom and Patricia.
I don't know why.
Maybe because saying it out loud makes it real. Maybe because I'm still not sure I'm doing the right thing. Last night, after Leo fell asleep, I found myself looking through old photos on my phone. Pictures from before he was born. Pictures of me and David together, smiling, happy, completely unaware of what was coming. I looked so young, so naive, so sure that everything would work out. I'm not that person anymore. This morning, I was getting ready for work when I noticed something. There was a letter slipped under my door. Not a bill, not junk mail. An actual handwritten letter. I opened it. Dear Sarah, I know we're meeting Wednesday, but I wanted to write this down first. I need you to know that what I did 4 years ago was unforgivable. I was a coward. I was selfish. I convinced myself I wasn't ready to be a father, but the truth is, I was just scared. Scared of responsibility, scared of failing, scared of everything. I ran. And I've regretted it every single day since. I don't expect you to forgive me. I don't even expect you to let me meet Leo. But I need you to know that I'm different now. Something happened that changed me, and I'll explain when we meet. I just wanted you to have time to process this before Wednesday. Thank you for giving me this chance. David. I read it 3 times. Then I put it in my drawer and tried to forget about it. But I couldn't. At work today, I was distracted. Jennifer noticed and asked if everything was okay. I told her I had a lot on my mind, but nothing I couldn't handle. Patricia knew, though. At lunch, she just looked at me and said, Wednesday. I nodded. You don't have to do this, you know. You can still cancel. I know, but I think I need to hear what he has to say. Not for him.
For me.
And maybe, eventually, for Leo. Just promise me you'll be careful. With your heart and with Leo's future. I promise. Tonight, Leo and I were reading before bed, and he asked me a question that nearly broke me. Mama, do you ever feel lonely? Sometimes, baby. Why do you ask? Because I heard Emma's mom say that being a single mom is lonely. But you have me, so you're not alone, right? I pulled him close. You're absolutely right. I have you, and that means I'm never truly alone. You're my favorite person in the whole world. You're my favorite person too, Mama. After he fell asleep, I sat in the living room thinking about his question. About loneliness. The truth is, yes, sometimes I'm lonely. Not for David specifically, but for partnership. For someone to share the load with. For someone to talk to after Leo goes to bed. For someone to celebrate the small victories and navigate the hard moments with. But I've also learned that being alone isn't the same as being lonely. I have Mrs. Chen and Mr. Rodriguez and Sophie and Tom and now Patricia. I have a community. I have love. And maybe, just maybe, there's room for something more.
I don't know what yet.
But I'm starting to believe that my story isn't finished. That there are chapters ahead I haven't even imagined. Wednesday is in 2 days. I'm nervous and curious and cautious all at once. I don't know what David is going to say. I don't know if he's changed or if this is just another disappointment waiting to happen. I don't know if this meeting will open a door or close one forever. But I know this. I'm strong enough to handle whatever comes. I've survived everything life has thrown at me so far. I can survive this too. And who knows? Maybe this is the beginning of something. Not necessarily with David, but something. A new chapter. A new possibility. A new direction I never saw coming. Life has a way of surprising you like that. Thank you for being here, for following along, for supporting me through all of this. If you want to know what happens on Wednesday, if you want to see where this story goes next, please subscribe and stay with me. Things are about to get very interesting. I'll be back soon to tell you everything.